Hello again. I got some more stuff to show you. This is stuff that I got yesterday, being Wednesday. This is Thursday. But we have a new dollar store that opened up in Surrey, which is the only dollar store in Surrey. Surrey's not very big. But I went in there looking for something, and I didn't find that. But I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. But what I did find... Oh, another box that I got in the mail. I forgot all about that one. I did find in the... in the dollar store, they have a little like camping barbecue outdoors little thing now. And I picked up this... It's a thin mat. Camping mat, you know. And it's something by something. Doesn't say how big it is. Oh, there it is. 72 inches long, which is, I believe, 6 feet, and 20 inches wide. So it's light as heck. I don't know, you know, it's really thin. You know, it's not going to give you much comfort, but it'll give you some insulation for sure off the cold ground. And I may just use it for something else. But it was $2, I think, so we'll put that down. I got this string here that kind of looks like paracord, but it's not paracord. It says outdoor rope, 50 feet. And it was only $1.20, $1.25 or $1.50. Made in China, imagine that. Anyway, and a little extra cordage. I'm pretty sure it's not as strong as 550 a cord or paracord, but it's still a little bit of cordage. And I like the red color, so you can find it. And if it's tying up something, you can see it before you clothesline yourself. Oh, I got a tennis ball on a rope for his nibs here. What's that? What's that? You can beat yourself with it. The only thing I find about this is the tennis balls on these cheap things are not very... it's like the rubber is too stiff, and he ends up chewing them up and making them little pieces. I don't know if you do the same thing with like a normal tennis ball or not. I don't know. Anyway, this was $1, so there, go have fun. A little pack of what they call barbecue starters. So they're just fire starters. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Help start fires in barbecue campfires and fireplaces. And I believe this was $1 or $1.50. But the good thing is to pack along, maybe not the whole pack, but one of them, you know, in a little Ziploc bag to get your fires going. What are the goodies we have in here? It has nothing to do with bushcraft, but I got some snakes and some frogs. They were $1 each. Two things of flagging tape. Is that what they call it? Trail marking tape. I mean, this is it's pretty hard to make a low quality trail tape, I think. Don't exactly know. Let me see how much. Fire stars for $2. Excuse me. Oh, the rope was $2. Camping is $1.25 each for that. And I think they run in like the Home Hardware or Canadian Tire. It's around $5. So anyway, I got 3 of these just because they were only cheap. Let's see what they call them. Hanging basket, $1 each. And for plant hanging chain. So I thought, once I get my new shelter out, if I get a dedicated fireplace or something like that, I could use this to hang pots over the fire with. I got a little clip on all 3 chains. You could hang maybe even a cast iron pot with this, maybe, I don't know. You wouldn't really need the whole thing, you just need this one piece of chain to hang onto your pot. So I got 3 of those, and I think they're going to be handy to have for different things. But again, they were only $1, so it's not like I out a lot of money. And I got some garden essentials, garden twine with cutter. So it's a little bit of twine. And oh, this was actually $5. What kind of a dollar store sells things for $5? I don't know. Frogs and snakes were $1. Garden wire with cutter, $1.25. And it's neat that up here is the cutter. So you'd unroll the thing, you put it up there, pull it down, and cut off a piece. And it was $1.25. Anyway, it was a refreshing, nice surprise to find they had some bushcrafty stuff in there, if nothing else. And sure, it's cheap stuff, you know, made in China or whatever like that, but definitely not heavy-duty stuff. But still, you know, some good stuff to have, I think. You know, 50 feet of line like this is still 50 feet of line. And I don't know how much it would hold, but I would imagine a fair bit. I don't know where the end of it is. Probably somewhere under there. That's the joke, eh? It doesn't have an end. It's a big circle. Anyway, marking tape. I already have 1 or 2 rolls of this, but it's good to have. My snakes and froggies. So, a little bit of bonus shopping that I did in the Surrey dollar store yesterday. And I never did find, I was going to try to find, my mom has a plastic container with a flap and then a hook that pulls it down. And she's got sugar in that. And one of the little spoons I made kind of slides right in the handle. So it's good for, you know, you hold the spoon right there with the sugar or whatever, and if you did mix up your coffee with the spoon, you could hang it out there and it dries. So anyway, that's what I was hoping they had there, and they didn't have any, so I picked up a whole bunch of this stuff. Okay, thanks for dropping by. It's Chris, out.